On the other side of the world, Japan, also facing a depression, fears incursions both from the Russians and from Chiang Kai-shek's nationalist Chinese government. Chiang Kai-shek claims he will take firm control of Manchuria, but in reality Japan controls Manchuria. Now Manchuria is the northern part of China, and it's kind of being run by criminal warlords, but it's important to Japan because they have a railroad that runs through there that is the artery of trade that connects China to Japan, which is a major part of Japanese trade. So the Japanese, worried that the Chinese can't keep peace in the area so trade can continue, will position their military along the railroad. The Japanese government falls in a military coup in 1931 to a new militant nationalist government. What happens next is one of the least known and least appreciated yet most amazing stories of the 20th century. A group of soldiers and junior grade officers, all of which I believe are below the rank of captain, which isn't terribly high rank, decide that they are going to seize Manchuria away from the Chinese on their own. They're not ordered to do this. The government does not tell them to do this. And so they go after the warlord and the Chinese army, and they seize control of this northern part of China, Manchuria. Now, the Japanese government has an amazing decision to make. They can either renounce these guys and say, they didn't do that with our authority, we did not mean to take part of China, we're sorry. Or they could say, we told them to do that all along, that was the plan. Fearing that they will lose face, that they will look like idiots, and of course being militant and nationalist to begin with, the Japanese government chooses to support these rebellious officers, claim that they intended to seize China all along, and this actually is the beginning of World War II. Here in the West, we're fixated with Europe, and so we talk about the invasion of Poland, but this is actually the beginning of World War II. Japan responds to this by invading Manchuria to maintain control of what these guys had essentially stolen, and they take complete control of Manchuria in a matter of months. The American Secretary of State issues a, quote, stern warning. But since we're not in the League of Nations, we can't use any international power against them. We really don't have any way to effectively sanction the Japanese. In 1932, the Japanese will expand their conquest into Shanghai, where they will commit unbelievable atrocities and kill thousands of Chinese civilians and famously rape the women. And